So today's video is going to be a little bit of a departure from what I've been doing recently. And by the way, if you want to skip the talking, I'll be sure to put a link down below. You can click on that and it'll take you right to the sound samples. If you've been watching my latest videos, you know I've been working on a Telecaster project. I'm going to show you some clips of the guitar that I'm talking about as I'm speaking. So as you can see, the guitar is a Telecaster. It is a parts caster, if you will, because I piece parts together to make it. What I ended up buying was a Fender road-worn Telecaster body, fully loaded. In other words, it had the electronics and all that. Basically, it was an entire guitar minus the neck. And the reason I didn't want a road-worn neck is because that series is coated in a urethane finish and it has a 7¼ inch radius. So I opted to go to MusicCraft and select a neck to my specifications. So I got a raw neck that I finished in nitrocellulose. I got a 9½ inch radius on the fretboard and other things I wanted, like specific fret sizes and even a 59 Les Paul profile on the back of the neck. But enough of that, let's talk about today's video. So what we're going to do today is to compare the original pickups that came in the guitar, which were Tex-Mex pickups, to Keystone pickups. So I actually bought these Keystone pickups a couple of years ago to put in an FSR, which is a Fender Special Run Telecaster that I used to have. That Telecaster came stock basically with generic Mexican ceramic pickups. And I also did a video comparing those ceramic Mexican pickups to these same Keystone pickups. It's actually been one of my more popular videos, and if you're interested, if you click on this eye up here in the corner, it'll take you to it. So these Keystone pickups, if you never heard of them before, are sort of the flagship pickup of Bill Lawrence. There's a little bit of history there. Bill Lawrence was sort of an innovator in the pickup market, as I understand it. There's also somebody who kind of took his name and went with it and is selling pickups under that same moniker of Bill Lawrence. The real pickups, or the original ones, are sold under Wild Pickups, and they are currently sold by his wife and his daughter, Becky, and I don't know his daughter's name, but I think it's wildpickups.com. And these have gotten a lot of buzz on the Telecaster forum, which is tdpri.com. I think it stands for Telecaster Discussion Page Reissue. Anyway, if you're into Telecasters at all, you're probably aware of that forum. So I personally liked the Keystone pickups in my previous Telecaster, and when I put this current Telecaster together and began playing it, I felt like I wasn't getting a true Telecaster sound out of the pickups. So I wanted to at least try the Keystone pickups out and see what I thought, make a comparison. So I actually haven't had a lot of time to compare the two pickups since I've changed them out. Basically, I recorded sound samples with the Tex-Mex pickups. I immediately changed the pickups out to the Keystones, and then I played the same sound samples, and I played a little bit with the Keystones, but I haven't had a lot of time. So I'm not gonna really make a judgment call here. Time will tell for me, and I'm gonna go back and listen to the samples once I get this video done. But I like for you to provide your comments and let me know what you think about the two kind of pickups, the styles. I will say that the Keystones are a little bit less output, more of a vintage style. Of course, that all comes down to personal preference and what you're looking to get out of the pickups. So what I've done is played a sample or a riff of something clean and dirty in each pickup position. And then I put those back to back, first the Tex-Mex and then the Keystone. The signal path for each pickup is exactly the same, and I'll tell you that signal path in a second. And I've tried to play each riff or each sample the exact same way for each pickup, which is nearly impossible, but I did the best I could. As far as the signal path, it's basically coming straight out of the Telecaster into a PreSonus interface, into my computer, into GarageBand, which is housing Guitar Rig. Of course, I have different amps and pedals inside of Guitar Rig for each dirty and clean sound that I'm going for, but as far as each pickup and the position, the signal path is the exact same. Also, something that I kept the same, which is very important, which some people I guess don't think about when they're making pickup comparisons, is the pickup height. So I kept the pickup heights at the same positions. So on the bass side, holding the low E string down on the last fret, I had the pickup height at 8/64 from the top of the pole piece to the bottom of the string on each pickup. For the treble side, again, holding the string down, the high E string down on the last fret, I had the pickup position at 6/64 from the top of the pole piece to the bottom of the string. Those recommendations come from Fender for Texas Special pickups, which, as I understand it, Tex-Mex pickups are pretty similar. For a vintage style pickup or a lower output pickup, which I believe the Keystones are geared toward, the recommendation is to put the pickup height a little bit higher, but for this purpose, I kept them the exact same height. So that's it. Let's get to the sound samples. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about this pickup comparison. And stay tuned to the channel. I've got some more videos coming up about the Telecaster build. One of the main things that I haven't covered yet is the neck installation, which I did run into some problems with. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.